It is so good to be back on here. But welcome to Lennon's Kitchen. In this channel, you will find recipes, kitchen related content, and more. If you like what you see and enjoy my content, I invite you to subscribe to Lennon's Kitchen. When you do subscribe, tap the bell, select the word all to be notified for when I go live or post a new recipe video. Um, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Lennon's Kitchen, also on Snapchat. The links to 3 social medias are under the About section of this YouTube channel. Well, guys, I know it's late. It's 10 o'clock here, 8 o'clock in California. But today, I'm going to show you guys how to make something very easy, and we're going to be taking quite some shortcuts, okay? We're going to make a burrito dinner, which is going to consist of beef, beef burritos, beef and bean burritos, I believe, um, topped with chili, some queso or cheese dip that I already have, served with a side of Spanish rice, homemade, and refried beans. Okay, so I'm gonna put y'all on the tripod. Unfortunately, I can't use the other tripod, the one that I got, the one that you guys see me using. I can't do that because it's too wide and it's not tall enough. So we're gonna use my baby tripod. So bear with me for a few seconds. And I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to be doing. Okay, I gotta... Let me see if I still remember how to do this. Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, alrighty. So let me tell you guys what I have here. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to open the computer. So give me a second. This is a process, y'all, so I do apologize. Alright, let's see who we have here. We have Chase saying hello. Oh, yes. I'm making dinner right now, Chase. Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing. It's not going to take too long. Okay? Alrighty. So, let me tell you guys what we're going to be doing today. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. So, we're going to be making some Spanish rice today. Okay? Let me show you guys what I already have here. In the back on the stove, I have 2 tablespoons of oil that has been heating up for quite a bit. Okay, I actually had to turn it down because it was getting way too hot. Okay, we're gonna use 1 cup of long grain rice here, as you can see. Then we're also gonna use half a green bell pepper, 1 onion diced, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and a teaspoon of salt. And this is water with 2 teaspoons of Knorr chicken bouillon, okay, dissolved. This is going to replace, add a little bit of flavor. So this is chicken broth. And we're going to also add 1 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, okay. This is the original. And this is, of course, the Hill Country Fair HEB brand, okay? Now, like I said, we're going to top the burritos off with chili, some queso, and some shredded cheese. So under here, I have the burritos, okay? So these are burritos that you get if you live here in Texas. You have a local grocery store called HEB. They have a section where they have all the rotisserie chicken and ready-to-eat hot foods. Well, these come in either 1, 2, or 4 packs, okay? This came in 4. We're going to put it into this baking sheet that's right next to the bowls here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring y'all to the stove. Where I have 2 tablespoons of oil heating up here. And all I'm going to start doing is browning this rice here. Okay, so bear with me. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to add the rice to the oil along with the onion and the bell pepper. So here comes the 1 cup of rice. Along with the onion and the bell pepper. Okay? Okay, and I'm going to mix this very well. We're going to brown this for about 8 minutes. I'm going to put a timer here. Now, while this is cooking, I'm going to open the can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. That later, so I'm going to have to take it back out. Okay, I'm going to keep stirring this up here. Let me see who's here. Okay, we have Dead Channel. It says, hey Lennon, how you doing? Chase says, Chase says, it says chili, rice, and cheese on top. That's what I like. Now there you go. See? I'm going to keep stirring this. You do not want this to burn. Because the oil has been heating up for quite a bit, this may cook a little faster than what I anticipated. Now, a little trick to get your rice to turn red is to add your tomato product to it, okay? That's the key. And you're going to let it boil for 1 minute. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, then we have another comment. Okay. Have you been to the Cheesecake Factory here in San Antonio? No, I have not. No, I have not. By the way, Chase, thank you so much for watching my live stream. I really appreciate it, man. It means a lot, dude, you know. Thank you for your support. And for being a good friend to me. It means a lot. Okay, we're going to keep stirring this. I'm going to do this for 10 minutes actually. Okay. So when this rice is done, I'm going to bring it all back to the counter so I can start working on the burrito. Hopefully everybody is doing well. And happy, and tomorrow is Veterans Day for many of our veterans, so salute to all of you, and thank you for your service, as well as we remember those veterans that we lost over time. So many businesses will be closed, okay? Many businesses will be closed tomorrow. Just to give you a heads up. This is almost ready. Alright. Keep stirring this. You always want to stir this every now and then, so that way it doesn't burn. And by the way, guys, if you don't have one of these Dutch oven, I recommend that you use it because it is the best when it comes to making rice in here. Okay, this, you can use this for braising, roasting, frying. I use this for frying. I use this for making carnitas, and I just recently started using this for rice again, and it comes out very well. Okay, this rice looks like it's done. It's ready for the liquid. You can see that the onions have already turned translucent. Now we're going to start adding the tomatoes here in a second. And then you'll get to hear the favorite sound, the sizzle. My timer is almost done. Okay. Okay, we're going to let this cook for 1 minute. And then we'll add the other stuff. And then we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay, this is ready for the chicken broth. And the salt and chili powder. Remember, this is 2 teaspoons of chili powder and a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to give us a mix here. Okay. Now we're going to let this come to a boil, and we're going to come back to the counter. So come with me carefully so I don't make y'all dizzy. Okay. Now we're going to start on the burrito portion. Okay. I'm going to start by applying just a little bit of cooking spray to this pan. Okay, and we're gonna just rub some oil, and this is just so that way nothing sticks. because this pan is actually old. So, okay, now we're gonna put all 4 burritos in here. And these are gonna go into the oven for half an hour, uncovered at 350 degrees. Okay, now in the meantime, I'm going to bring the 2 pans that I have over here on the stove over here. And we're going to actually start on the other stuff. Okay. So, okay, so I told you that we were going to use some chili and some refried beans. We're going to use 1 can of chili. Now we're not going to use all of this because it's quite a bit once it's cooked. And we're going to use some refried beans here. Yes, this is from the can, but you may use homemade refried beans if you like. The rice is coming to a boil here, so I'm going to cover it in just a second. We're going to start by dumping the refried beans into this pot here, and the chili's going to go into the other one. Bear with me for 1 minute. Okay, let me show you the rice really quick before I bring it all back. I'll show you that it has already come to a boil. See, it has already started. So now we're going to cover this with a lid. Okay, we're going to reduce the heat to low here. Alright, look around right there. I think that's about right. I have to double check here. Yes, it's about right there. Okay. And we're going to set the timer for 15 minutes. It says 30, but I want to do something here. So I'm going to bring those over here. Okay, so this is going on. Alright, so now we're going to start with the beans. Or excuse me, hold on. No, the beans are going to go in. Yeah, the beans are going in this one. So we're going to go ahead and start with the beans here. I'm going to open up the can with my can opener. This is going to go onto the stove here on the front burner. Okay, sometimes this... Oh, these beans are the ones that don't want to come out. Okay. Usually with... these are the beans that... Okay, so let me go ahead and get a spoon. I'm going to start... Like that. The only thing I don't like about this type of ingredients. I like these. Siempre son estas. You're going to turn this on medium-low because everything's going to take a while. Okay, we're going to do this. Ahí está. Okay, I'm going to make this like that. Okay, that's good enough. Bring this over to the stove. Put it over medium-low heat. Now, we're going to open up the chili. Now, the chili doesn't need too much maintenance because it actually has a little pull tab already in here. So, let me rip this off real quick. This has a pull tab, so we're going to go ahead and pull the tab. And this. This thing also doesn't want to come out. Because it's so compressed in here. Sorry, we're going to use... big. Okay. Hold on, we have to use a bigger spoon. Okay, and this one, we're gonna actually okay, there we go. This is gonna go onto the back on medium low heat. Okay. Now we're gonna start on the cheese sauce here that I already have in the fridge. Okay. This is queso, like cheese dip. This has I think this is regular. Yeah, this is the classic one. Okay, this is from HEB. They sell a variety of these. As you can see, there is quite a bit. Okay, but it has congealed in the refrigerator. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a splash of water. Okay, and we're only gonna cook this in 30-second intervals until the cheese is the way we want it, okay? Oops. Turn on the wrong burner. So, things happen. Okay. So like right now, the container's hot, but the cheese is not. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this up here. Mix this up, and then we're gonna put it in there for another 30 seconds. give this one more stir. See that okay? Yes. See? Heat this up for one more minute. And it should be good to go. Okay? Okay. This. Now I'm going to show you the cheese again. You're going to see that this is actually ready to go here. Okay. This is done. So this is going to go into the microwave and sit there until I'm ready to use it. Okay. Okay. Now, over here in the back, I'm going to bring it back over here to the stove. And let me tell you guys what I have. I have the rice in here still simmering away. Okay. I have the chili already cooking, and the beans are already cooking as well. Okay. I am going to bring it over here to this counter. Ignore this in there. I have to clean this area when I'm done. Okay, there we go. So hopefully y'all can actually see what I am doing here. Like this. Push up just a little bit like that. Okay, there we go. Let's turn this down. Okay, this rice here is done. It's done boiling, so we're going to actually shut this off here. And we're going to let it go another 15 minutes. Okay. The chili is actually ready for me to use. We do not want to let this boil too long because it will splatter, and that's not a good thing. So go ahead and put that there here. You see how long we have on the 17, 11 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and actually bring y'all over. Back over to the counter. And we are going to start on the topping process. Now I know I said this was going to cook for half an hour. I'm actually going to let those heat up for 20 minutes. I'm going to bring y'all back down here. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to start on the burritos here. This is ready. This is the burritos are done. These are pretty hot. Okay? So I don't know if y'all can see that. From this angle. Yes, y'all can. Bring this over just a little bit. Right there. Okay. Bring this back. Alright. So. This is done. Okay, the burritos are heated through. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the chili over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully top these off with some chili. I'm going to do this just until it's covered. Okay, and we're going to do the last one, too. Just like this. Okay. Now you see these are all covered with chili. Most of these. Now we're going to top it off with some queso. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly drizzle these. As best as I can. Okay. A little more. Okay, there we go. I'm going to continue to top this one off here. Well, most of it's running off the center. Okay. Now that we have that, we're going to top it off with some mozzarella cheese. I have left over. I'm just going to generously top this off. Messina. Should have done it the other way, but okay. And these are going to go back into the oven for 10 minutes until everything's melted. Okay. Now that's done. Now I'm going to bring it back over here. I'm going to see how the beans are doing. You don't have to look at the chili anymore because we already used that. The rest of it I'm going to freeze. Just want to make sure that all of this is smooth. Okay, we want to make sure that this is smooth. That's why I have it on a low heat here. This I have not opened because I'm still letting it cook a little bit. So I'm going to let these cook for a little bit. Let me see if anybody else chimed in here. Alright, Chase says I'll be at the River Center Mall next Sunday if you want to. Oh, thank you. Yes, definitely. If you want to meet up and hang out, just let me know. Okay, yeah, sure. Yes, thank you. I was going to ask you that. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yes, definitely. Okay. Now, the reason why I have this on the lowest heat is because if you put beans on like a medium high or medium to high, they will dry out, they will stick, and they will burn, and that's not a good combination. Okay. So over here, the rice has like 5 more minutes. Okay, and then we're gonna fluff the rice. What's it for? Okay. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Just gonna keep mixing this up here. See that? Okay, I'm gonna also get the sodas ready. I'm gonna tell you guys how cheap I am when it comes to sodas. This is Hill Country Fair Cola. As cheap as it is, it's really good. Okay? It's actually very good. So I have 2 of these. I'm going to put these in the freezer. If you want to see how I rapidly cool soda down, there is a video on there, on YouTube, where you can find that. Oh, and Chase, I forgot to tell you that I made you a moderator. So, congratulations. Alrighty. You can already smell the food. This is ready. This is almost done. It's 11:09. Let's see how we're doing. All right. Go ahead and clean up, so ignore the noise in the background. Okay, these beans are practically done, so I'm gonna let them see how nice these are. This is what you want. So we're going to turn this down. Okay, this is done. Yes, I did put my finger in there. Sorry, my hand underneath. Okay. We have 2 minutes on the burritos. And then we have, the rice is done. So we're going to go ahead and open this thing here. And I am going to carefully fluff it with a fork. And we're going to let this sit for another 10 minutes. show you guys how this came out. Now, for taste preference, I am going to check it for texture. Oh yeah. Could have used. I'm gonna actually turn this on just a little bit. I'm gonna let this go for another 10 minutes and it should be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on. I'm gonna put it at a number 4. Okay. And you guys are gonna be amazed when you see the burritos already done. Okay, now we're gonna give this 10 minutes and dinner should be done. Actually, let this sit for 10 minutes here. Now let's check on the burritos. So look at this. I don't know if you can see that, but here we go. These are done. Put these on the counter. This is done. Okay, turn this off. This one's ready to go. I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes. Okay. Sit for 10 minutes. I just had to let this come back to temperature for a little bit. Okay. We're going to let that sit for a few minutes here. Everything is good to go, other than the rice, which needs a little bit more time. But everything else is looking pretty good. The beans are done. So hopefully everybody is doing well again. Let's see how I'm doing here. I have 1 viewer, of course, that's me. And I have 2 likes. Oh, thank you, everybody. We are at 1 hour. Oops. Hi, everybody. Flip it back over. Here we go. Just waiting for the rest of the stuff to cook. And so far, everything is done. Okay. Let me bring y'all over here to the counter so we can set everything up for me. Okay? Okay. This is what I put my plates on, so that way when you guys see the thumbnail or whatever, you can see the background. Now we're going to do the plate here. This is the red plate that I use for meats, just like the cutting board. Okay. Got 4 minutes left. See how the soda's doing? The sodas are almost done. Okay. Let me get out the spatula. And this is a spatula that I use. Use this. And I use the one on the very back. All right, so once this timer goes off, we're gonna serve here. I'm gonna check on the rice one more time. suspense is killing me, y'all. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Just waiting for the rice to finish. Okay, the timer went off. I just gotta give the rice one more check, and then we will serve. By the way, just for randomness, I picked these up today. These are peanut swirls, okay? I have been wanting something sweet with my coffee, and I picked these up today. I went to the grocery store and got a few things for today's recipe video, and just that. Alright, let's check the rice one more time. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and serve y'all up here. The rice still needs a teeny tiny bit more time. But I'm gonna have to make do for now. Here. Have the rice. We have the beans. Alright, and I'm going to take the burrito here. And we're going to put it right here. And there we go. Okay, and sorry, y'all. Oh, all right. Things can happen in life. Okay, all right. Here's the here's the dinner. Okay, we have here. Okay, we have burritos. We have a burrito dinner. We have already cooked burritos that I got from the grocery store at the ready-to-eat hot food section. Put them at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Heated up some chili. Reheated some queso. Topped it off with the chili and the queso. And then brought it back. Topped that off with the chili, the queso, and mozzarella cheese. Put it back in the oven for the last 10 minutes. Made some homemade Spanish rice. This has 1 cup of rice, 1 onion, half a bell pepper, and 2 cups of water with chicken bouillon, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and a teaspoon of salt. Stirred it up, let it come to a boil, turned it down, cooked it for practically 40 minutes, but I gotta cook it a little longer. But just for this, I can eat this, but I'm not giving my brother undercooked food. And then some canned refried beans that I dumped into the pan, and then I cooked it until they were smooth. And this is what you get, guys. And just like that, everybody, I want to say thank you so much for watching this live stream. It was so great to see all of you. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Dead Channel. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Especially you, dude. You're awesome, Chase. You're a great friend. Don't care what anybody says about you, dude. You are a great friend in my book. And you will continue to be a great friend in my book. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Oh, and the soda is in the freezer. Hold on, guys. Let me do something really quick. I have to reheat this again. I have to let this continue its cooking process because it was not done. So hopefully this will cook faster. Okay. Now, like I said, here's the soda. And here we have the soda, okay? So again, guys, here's a dinner. Here's a full recipe. I will publish this video public when this video is finally up, okay? Because I only have under 1,000 subscribers at 334. YouTube is only going to permit me for doing a video, but it's going to private the stream. And then I have to go back and manually put it to public so you guys can actually watch it. Okay? So with that being said, thank you to all of you for joining me tonight. I know it's late. I appreciate all of you. Please continue to support and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and Snapchat at Lennon's Kitchen. With that being said, y'all, have a great night. Happy Veterans Day to those in Florida. And for the rest of y'all, have a great rest of your hump day. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye, everybody. Where's this thing here? Sheesh, it's been so long I haven't even figured out how to end this live stream here, guys. And I forgot. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, it's saved. Now how do I end my stream? used to do it to where I would be able to end the stream, and now I can't end the stream. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, guys. It says, are you sure you want to end the broadcast? Yes. So streaming, yes.